Hey, it's Age here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP 500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and again focusing on this structure over here. This is again a structure starting from around the 18th of June and since then we've had this uproar in price. We had two different ideas overall. One was saying that we have this as a 1, 2, 3, looking for 4 and 5. This is still very possible. We'll look into the higher time frame structures later on the weekend, as that will give us an outlook into the next week as well. So in this scenario, what we were looking is actually an ending for this possible third wave. On higher time frame, we did have this divergence in play, and definitely a possibility for this last leg here to end. This very weird looking wave 4 here is still ugly and we still can't change anything of it, but again it is possible that we have ended it. It doesn't look too good here with this ending diagonal, because that would give us a third wave over here and we don't have that divergence in there in lower time frames at all. So that's why I didn't originally like this, but I guess we could still have the third of this higher time frame here and have this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. There shouldn't be overlap, is there? No, there's not. So I guess that could be possible, but then we would have to have some very congested wave 4s and 5s here, something like this, and then this wave 4 would be possibly something like this maybe. So it's up to interpretation in here, but I do still think that we did top out something here. Now, since yesterday we did talk about this scenario, but before getting too much into this current structure, let's take a look at the bearish idea. The bearish idea again was pretty much the same. Either we had this as an ABC, or we could have it labeled as a WXY as well, having this as an ABC here, and then A, B and C here. Again, very wonky looking 5-way structure here as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but again it is still possible and legal and valid. Here on higher time frame we did have that divergence in price here, so that would make it good. So overall that is the bearish idea as well. Currently on both we would be looking for some kind of pullback here. On the bullish scenario, I think we would need to get a larger wave 4 here, which would be a bit more comparable to this wave 2 here. It is possible that since this wave 2 was very sideways, that this wave 4 here would be very swift and coming back generally to the previous wave 4 area, which would be around this area, starting from around 41.8 to 40.4008. Oh, 4085, sorry. Yeah, there we go. So basically having this here as the support, but as we have not risen too much yet in price, it is a bit weird looking. Generally when we want to have that third wave, we want it to go well beyond the 1.618, so it has enough room for a pullback. Now if we are just going to be pulling back from here and breaking these current lows here, then again that would mean we are losing this whole support that we have currently. And if we are just making this structure here, is that enough for a wave 4? Comparing this size to this, doesn't seem too right for me. But yeah, we'll look into the higher time frames on the weekend. Let's focus on the current structures and the structures that we had yesterday, and what kind of trades did we take on here. So here, the first trade I took, let's go to actually 1 minute as I was tracking that. I did not catch the very tip top on this one. I was expecting to get a good looking divergence here on this last leg. We did not get that. I think we would need to go very small time frame to get anything like that, but again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I was too greedy here. I feel like trying to catch this last leg upwards, but that didn't happen. So I'm thinking that instead we have this as a 1-2 and 1-2. When we were down here, I saw, okay, we are getting back to the previous wave 1 areas, or very close to it, so it is very unlikely that this is a wave 4 anymore. So I was looking for a pullback up higher, as we did, and had this as the resistance here, and I took my shorts here. And I wrote them right here into the 1-to-1 extension of this whole move right here, and I took profits. Why did I take profits? Because we were losing steam here. We had, again, this as a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5. We see double divergences happening here between this and this, which again would agree into the idea of this having a 1-2, 1-2. In that sense, I got pretty lucky, as this was another 1-2 here, and just did not straight dump here, so I could actually get in here. So yeah, I'm not FOMOing in, I was looking for a retracement, which happened, and then only then I would jump in. So yeah, that looked pretty good. Then I would have this as an A, B, and C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bit wonky looking structure, but yeah, allowable, I guess. The whole structure did come right around the 0.5 retracement, and then again we would have this as some kind of 5-way move. However, it is not perfect here. The only thing that was tracking here was if we are going to go beyond this 1-to-1 extension without any divergences happening. We had a lowest low here on RSI at this point, and then we were having another low creating a divergence. At this point again was the area I was preparing to take profit, and I did. I also mentioned this on Discord because it is looking like very much like a 3-way structure overall here as an ABC. Now since then it has been a bit more wonky looking, and I did take another short setup in here because I think we had this as a 3-way structure. So I'm going to 3-way structure here, and then 3 ways like so. In here as well, we did have another divergence, which would indicate that we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Having divergence here could say that, okay, we have this as an A, B, and C wave. Again, zigzag when we have this as an ABC, ABC. So overall, this whole structure would be a WX and Y. And that to me did make sense today when I took that short. Now, since then we have started to drop down in price a bit, but I hope you get some of the explanations I have here and get some kind of value from it. I was first of all expecting us to get back to the golden pocket, but we did not. And this time I did not want to be waiting a similar structure as we had here, as I did miss that very tip top. Okay, this is still pretty good for this short, but yeah, it wasn't perfect. This entry to me is way better. Is it possible that we just pivot up? Of course it is. However, at the moment I am looking for more downside. Even though this whole thing here looks way better as an ABC and this WXY, I'm still looking for one more low here at least to be put in. And these are some of the targets. 0.618 is the minimum we want to see. That would take out this first structure here. And this, based on the retracement we have here, based on the retracement we have here, is going to be some kind of a WXY. So again, in here we would be expecting a 3-way structure. 1-to-1 would be the main target, after which, if we are going to be breaking that, then we don't have too much until the 1.618. And at that point again, if that happens, then we definitely need to be looking into this structure again and interpret if there is a possibility to interpret this as impulsively. At the moment, however, it looks way better as a 3-wave, and then my expectation is a 3-wave. And then again, we could be looking for other possibilities higher. I hope that clarified a bit how I'm trading this shorter time frame setups. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.